How to feel safe inside your body and in this world. So, welcome back to another episode of Healing into Femininity. It's me, Joanna, your host, and I'm looking forward to this episode like every day. So, I feel amazing. I hope you're feeling amazing too. And grab your cup of tea or coffee or whatever you want, or whatever, whenever you listen to it. I would love to hear. Mm, I would love to hear, when are you listening in? I would love to hear if you like the long format. This is really what I would love. Like, do you like the longer videos? You know, I can talk. Or do you like the shorter videos just to get a little, like, little hit, little inspiration? I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from where you're listening in. I reached like 750 views, and I see all of you subscribing. So this is not an anonymous platform. Like, I am someone, I'm going to give it back because I want to talk to you. So I would love to hear from you. But with that being said, let's dive in. Today, I want to talk about how to feel safe inside your body and how to feel safe inside this world. So one thing that I love being on YouTube, and I absolutely love talking about things. But what has actually helped me to be the woman that I am today, or yeah, it was definitely always movement. It was always embodiment. It was always feeling safe in my body, and therefore trusting my body. So I told you before, I grew up dancing. I grew up being on stage, and through practice, like practice and like really just trusting your body, dancing, acrobatics, things like that is about trusting your body, practicing something, delivering it, and knowing that you can, like climbing on somebody else, climbing on somebody's shoulder, being thrown in the air, dancing. All these things helped me to trust my body. And also, I remember one day, like, this is actually a little bit of a traumatic experience. I also did karate when I was younger, and I always had a big mouth, and I always had the courage to protect. Mm, so I remember it was after training, and we were in the change room, like the locker room. I don't know if that's the word, but I think so, like where you change clothes, right? And then there were boys at the window. The windows were milky, so you couldn't look inside, but our one of the windows was open, like half open. And like there were boys in front of the window. And then later when we changed, like I said, hey, like leave, and like I kind of like let them go away. And then after training, I was on my way home. I think for a little while I still walked with a friend, and then our ways parted, and those boys wanted to beat me up. So this was actually a traumatic experience where my courage and my sense of protection, like protecting myself, protecting the other women because they didn't dare to speak up, this is where I was literally like in physical danger. Nothing bad happened, but that's why I like to also point out that feeling unsafe in this world or feeling unsafe in your body is valid, right? It's absolutely valid, because the more attention you draw to yourself as a woman, the more dangerous it can get depending on who you're surrounded by. So again, coming back to this feeling of safety in your body, I think it's a valid feeling of feeling unsafe in your body depending on how you grew up and what exposure you had to explore feeling safe in your body, cultivating a sense of confidence in your body, right? Confidence in your body, confidence in your, maybe just knowing that you could always run away, right? You can actually run and be fast. If you know that, you are going to be more courageous, or you're going to be less afraid, right? So, or being able to fight. This is also something that I like to talk about. I think instead of just mentally being like, okay, how to feel safe in your body, yes, we could do a whole practice of like getting rid of the trauma inside your womb and inside your hips, feeling more safe in your body with affirmations like, I feel safe in my body, I feel safe in my body. You can do that. Absolutely. That's one way. But I also want to face reality. And I think depending on, again, where you grew up, or who you grew up around. Maybe some people have experienced abuse inside the home. So you're probably not so, like, you don't feel so safe in your body when you know that there's someone in your home where you should feel as safe as possible in this world, when there's somebody in your home that is a threat, right? So depending on where you come from, it's all valid, right? It's all valid, coming from abuse, coming from a sense of like having had experiences where you and your courageousness, or your courage and your big mouth, or also not only being having a big mouth, but also the beauty. This is also one of what I love to talk about. As a beautiful woman, or especially, not only if you are a beautiful woman yet, but I have clients who tell me about the fear of being seen. So we as human beings, especially as women, we have a fear of being heard, and we have a fear of being seen, because we have a fear of being rejected, abandoned, and threatened. Right? We are afraid to stick out of the crowd, because someone who sticks out of the crowd is seen, and that person gets projected on. I don't want to go too deep into that language, but you're gonna some people are gonna love you and some people are gonna hate you, right? If you're sticking out, some people are not going to like you, because you're actually showing your true colors. You're showing yourself. You're sharing your mind. You're sharing your feelings. You're sharing your opinions. Just the way you look. Sometimes that's the only thing that somebody doesn't like, right? The way you look, especially as maybe, yeah, it doesn't matter. And as all women, as all people, we can have people not liking us. So if we stick out, we are being subjected to hate. And that's normal. Okay. So then that's also normal to feel unsafe. And also something that makes you stick out, which I really, for a long time, I didn't realize like what was the cause of my life experience, because I have always been this bubbly. Like this is something that I had the privilege of experiencing myself early on, being this kind of person that I am. Like I feel like I am like not the same, of course, but I am in my essence. I am in my nature. And I've had the privilege of exploring my childhood nature for a long time, because this expressive nature, and also this the ability, or the opportunity to perform and to have teachers, dance teachers, karate teachers, like acrobatic teachers, and all of that giving me feedback. This gives a child a lot of confidence. And I would recommend everyone to let their children be exposed to all of these things, because it gives you a very strong foundation. That's what I feel. So with that being said, what I see in my clients as well is that they're afraid to be seen. And seen also means being beautiful, right? As a beautiful woman, you have to be able to carry yourself as a beautiful woman. As a beautiful woman, you have to be able to walk outside the door knowing that you look beautiful, and also knowing that some people will love it, and then people will come and approach, men especially, right? Men will come and approach, but if you don't want that, you have to reject. And this is the key here. I believe in order to feel safe in your body and in this world, you have to first dare to like allow yourself to feel. Because also what happens, especially with trauma, or with like suppressing yourself because you don't feel safe, when you don't feel safe in this world, you suppress yourself. You suppress your feminine nature, you suppress your playfulness, you suppress your bubbliness, you suppress your feelings, all of the feelings most of the time. But because like fear kind of numbs everything. Yeah. So you maybe you don't even really feel the fear. You're just numbing yourself, like you're shutting yourself down. So as soon as we want to come back into opening up, feeling more, living more, feeling joy, feeling pleasure, we are denumbing ourselves. So you might even feel the fear, right? So if you're a beautiful woman and you go out, the number one key to feel safe is to, for me personally, and I personally haven't heard it anywhere. Like this is that's what I think. It's an original thought, is that I feel that it doesn't, it's not enough to just talk yourself into feeling safe, but actually, as I said, being able to protect yourself, knowing the alternatives that you have, knowing how to reject somebody, knowing or being prepared that you maybe will get a backlash. Maybe somebody's going to insult you. Maybe somebody's going to not be happy with you rejecting them. Mm, so I think it's important to know. mm, mm, there was a pecan nut inside my coffee. Mm, so I believe that you have to know that you can protect yourself. Making this concept a little bit broader, again, speaking about femininity, because why would you even want to feel safe? Feeling safe is the place where you are alive, right? Feeling safe is the place where you can open up all of who you are. Open up your life force energy. Yeah, if you know my videos, I speak about the central channel, and like the central channel literally starting at your womb, like the entry of your body, right? So this is where the central channel opens up, and this is what we want to open. And most of the time, as I also just said, women have stored like trauma and fear and tension and anxiety and all of those things inside our womb space. Why? Because when we are afraid, we close that part, because we are shutting ourselves off from life. Like it's kind of like a, like doing this, but on all levels, like doing this from the bottom up, like you're closing your energy. And if you are ready to live your best life, you're opening yourself back up, starting with your womb and your hips. You're opening this field back up, and you feel free and loose, and you feel open, and you feel receptive, and you start feeling pleasure. You start feeling schmexual. I think, I don't know if YouTube scans the videos, but you start feeling schmexual energy coming up your body. This is life force energy, and you have to feel safe in order to open up and feel all of that. And this energy flows through your body, and if you continue to transform and have rituals, goddess rituals, beauty rituals, becoming the best version of yourself. If you are interested in that, going step by step through a proven, repeatable, reliable system of transformation, go to my website, johnnafatonji.com, book yourself a first consultation session, and let's see what program suits you. So I have one program, it's 3 months, the Dream Builder. It's the basics, it's the fundamentals, very important. This is where we set yourself up for that life. And then I have 2 more like high level VIP, like the Life Mastery, it's 6 months. And then I have the High End Empress, it's 12-month program where you get personal coaching, mentorship, classes, audios, journaling prompts, everything that will help you on your personal realization journey, manifestation journey, transformation journey, whatever you want to call it, becoming the woman that you are meant to be. Okay. So this is going back here. You're opening yourself up and you let it flow. And we want to feel safe to do that. And feeling safe can only happen within a protective field, in a room. Let's take that for example. In a room, like if you have a room to yourself and you want to feel safe, you lock the door, right? Maybe you lock the door because you just want to be completely with yourself, nobody coming in, nobody seeing you while you are still exploring yourself. And that's it. Like we want to feel safe inside a container. And this is also like the dynamics or the energetics of feminine and masculine energy. Masculine energy is the cup. This is the room. This is the protection field. And feminine energy is the flow. Mm, Feminine energy is the liquid. Feminine energy is the water. Feminine energy is the spirit. Masculine energy is the matter. Masculine energy is the structure. And we need both. So if you want to feel more safe in your body, literally, like you can do a practice, which I recommend, is to lock yourself in a room, depending on where you live, or if you live alone, or if you have other people living around you. Take your time, take your space. Time and space. That's important. Take your time, take your space, lock yourself in a room if you have to, and then allow yourself to explore yourself. And the easiest way is to dance. Also, that's so natural to me. So I just realized it that this is so natural to me. But I think I don't know if it's not natural to anybody, but I grew up, like as I said, I grew up dancing. So I think it took me a long time to realize that this is actually my secret, being so aware of my body, not only of my mind, which is also important to be able to observe your thoughts and come from your higher self, analyzing yourself, like getting to know yourself by observing yourself. But another way and a very important part of getting to know yourself is moving your body. So this is what you can do. Move your body, close the door. I would recommend to have no music on. If you need music, you can do it. But I would recommend that you move and that you sound and that you hear yourself, you feel yourself. And this is how you get to know your body. This is how you get to know your body. Just you be with your body. Be with your body. Be with your body. Feel what's coming up. Feel what you feel what you like, hear what you think, but especially move your body. This is what I would say is really the fundamentals of feeling safe in your body and feeling safe in this world, is by giving yourself the time and the space to explore your body, opening up your hips, opening up your womb, opening up your energy, letting all of the feelings come up. And this is also something what I think many women maybe avoid, because all of the old stagnant feelings are stored in the womb. So imagine like having this very stagnant water that has been stagnant, has been just laying there without movement for a long time. Imagine that in a park or something, or a piece of the river where there's like a section that is um disconnected from the river, the flowing river. The flowing river is always clean, more or less, because it's flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. But the stagnant part, it gets like smelly and brackish and things like that, right? So imagine if you haven't tapped into your flow, into your river, and all of that energy in your womb space is like muddy and stagnant and smelly. This is what's going to come up first. Yeah. So this is where you have to let it continue to flow, let it come up, work through it. If you want support, this is exactly what I do in my Dream Builder program and beyond. But this is really what it's about. It's about helping you have a structure for the new unplugging, or how can I say, like um you're like pumping out like all of the brackish old water. Like this is old feelings, old insecurities, what somebody said to you, like some feelings, trauma, fear, doubt, worries, insecurities. All of that is stagnant. there. Yeah. So if you need support to let it flow and to work it out, alchemize it, transform it so you can manifest what you really want. And that is you. The manifestation is always manifesting yourself, nothing outside of you. It's about you becoming the temple and then attracting everything else. So yeah, that's it. It's really about feeling safe inside your body. It's literally feeling safe inside your body. Lock the door, move your body, get to know your body, feel your body. Like work out, you can work out, but I think if you work out, yeah, you can work out as well. You can do whatever. We can't talk about so many things, but this is my recommendation to lock yourself in a room and to be with yourself, to move, to sound, to speak, even learning how to speak from your womb, opening the central channel again, sounding from your womb, speaking from all the way down there, activating your whole body. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's not make it too long. How to feel safe inside your body, dancing, moving, sounding, taking time and space to be with yourself. And also, as I said, knowing to have boundaries, be able to say no. Also, just like a psychological preparation is to also know that not everybody's going to be happy with your no, but still staying with the no, being unwavering, standing firm. Yeah, because it's you and you want to feel safe. And we can't feel safe if we don't have a strong boundary. When our inside, like imagine our inside is liquid, right? And if we don't have any container that holds the liquid is just going to flow out. And this means like we're losing energy drain. Yeah. So we need the boundaries. We need the no. We need the structure. We need the containment. Yeah. So feeling safe in your body is having boundaries, opening yourself up to let the flow and at the same time have the strong boundaries. This goes hand in hand. Yeah. So yeah, the one doesn't go without the other. Now you can't flow without having boundaries. You can't flow and come into your body without knowing when to say no, because then there is no security, there's no containment. Okay, I hope that's clear. I'm probably going to talk about this again. I would love to hear from you. Do you like this topic? Do you feel safe in this world? Do you feel safe in this world? Do you feel safe to express yourself? Do you feel safe in your sexuality? Do you feel safe in your body? Do you feel safe in expressing your emotions? Do you feel safe being beautiful and standing out? Yeah. Or have you been afraid? And this is where we have to heal and really work on the wounds. Yeah. And we can't do that always. Yeah. So this is what I want to say. You can literally heal into femininity. That's what we're doing over here. All right. So I'm looking forward to hear from you. And until then, take care. Bye.